quick, brief with this. I want to thank, first of all, thank you all for doing the surveys during the planning period of last week. Coming to Anderson Middle School during the summer of last year, there was a lot of perceptions and realities. The perception in the community was that this is a place where there was no control, kids were off the chain, it was basically a warfare. After working here in the school, in this building for a year, that's far from the truth. These kids are not as bad as what they're perceived to be out in the community. The teachers care, as in the community, they say that we don't. And I would say that is the farthest thing from the truth. This school does the most with the least of any school system that I've been a part of. And the survey that you all completed for me proved that. It's basically stuff that we already knew that we were doing, is just putting pen to paper and showing the results and such. Like I said, the purpose of the survey was to get opinions concerning the aspect of the school climate and our attitudes concerning our school. People want to come to work, come to school where they feel like they're safe, where they're not going to be harmed, where they can go about their daily business and just do what they need to do, try to better themselves. Teachers, staff, parents, and students want to feel safe, fights, bullying prevention, and address bullying were some of the questions that were asked on the survey. An overwhelming number of us feel like this is a strong, safe place to work. As dealing with fights, perception in the community, there's not a lot of fights. The teachers disagree that there's a lot of fights. Some agree that there were two people that thought that there were a lot of fights. 2 of the 15 that submitted their surveys thought there were a lot of fights. And one was not sure. Bully prevention. This is something that I had to do as part of my master's program. I had to write a blog that dealt with bullying in the middle school. This is going on nationwide. This is almost to epidemic proportion. But here at Anderson Middle, teachers are showing that they agree that they have done a lot of deterrent dealing with bullying in the school system. My being in the PE, being in the gym, I have to deal with it almost on a daily basis at some point, whether it's minute or if it's severe. I do a lot of preventive maintenance, so to speak, when it comes to fights and things along that line. Most of you on a monthly basis say that you agree as well, that you're dealing with it. Although we're not having a fight, we're cutting things out before they start, what the data is showing us. And as for weapons in the school, we say that there's not any. I haven't seen a weapon since I've been here. That goes back to the perception and reality of the point. This is a safe school. For us dealing with students, how are we preparing ourselves to better serve the students in this community and in this school? Are we taking upon ourselves to take professional development? Are we talking to colleagues about better ways of doing things? What are we doing within the district to help us with professional development? And last but not least, how many of us feel like coming to work that particular day? All that was addressed in the survey. As you can see, 7 of the 15 that submitted the survey, 14 of the 15, I should say, are trying to get professional development or pursuing it. And the overwhelming number are saying that we would like to learn new methods. And we feel like that the Board of Education could help a little more in providing professional developments for us. And the thing that I found interesting was look forward to coming to work. 8 of the 15 said they look forward to it, but there's 2 of 15 that admitted that they don't look forward to coming to work, strongly agree or strongly disagree, they don't look forward to it. So maybe it's the time of the year when you burn out, you need to take a day, whatever you need to do. Don't come here, sit the clock, do what you got to do, take the day, recharge your battery, come back, re-energize, and ready to serve these students. The expectations of the teachers here at the school is very high. I have been able, when I was doing my internship, to go through various numerous teachers' classes, and I see there's instruction going on. There's a great deal of instruction, and you should be proud of what you're doing. So the expectations for these kids to meet, their expectations are very high. What we have to do is just make sure that the peaks and valleys are not as wide that you don't feel like coming to work, you just gotta find yourself to pull it up to, make it work for that day. Teachers, high test scores, students are motivated to learn, and the thing that caught my attention in the survey is how many of us expect these students to live beyond the age of 25. Most of us feel like these students will be successful in college. Most of us believe that the students are capable of high achievement on studying our test scores, 10 of the 15 surveyed. Most, as you see, not motivated to learn. Strongly disagree. It was 8 of the 15, but the alarming number was 6 of 15 believe that they're not motivated to learn. So what are we doing to those kids what are we doing for those kids that are on the fence? How are we going to motivate? What are the things that we're doing? But like I said, the thing that caught my attention the most was to live beyond the age of 25. There was one person that strongly disagreed that they didn't believe that most of these children would live beyond 25, and 3 said they weren't sure. So that's 4 of the 15 that didn't believe that some of these kids will live into their adulthood. That's alarming. So what are we doing as a faculty, as a staff, to better educate them and prepare them for real life situations to make them be productive citizens? All right, positive home-school relations. Get in touch with parents. What are we doing as outside of school to show these kids that we do care and then include them in the process? Teacher instruction, parent and students, is there any trust between the teacher and the student? That's first and foremost. Before they, as a coach, my players play for me because they don't want to disappoint. They know because I care about them. I'll talk to them about anything outside of sports just to get a one-on-one with them so that to build that trust. And another thing, are we fair to all of our students? Are we treating them all the same? Are we writing certain ones up and overlooking the others? Have we met the parents? Are we been supporting the climate for students? Overwhelming majority of us believe that the students do trust us. That's great. That would be 13 of the 15 surveyed. But some of us are saying that we're not completely fair to all of the students. 5 of the 15 said that we're not fair to some of the students. That's just brutal honesty. Why are we not being fair to all of them? Is it because we're having a bad day, or we're not able to leave what that child did the day before, leave it alone and give them a fresh start the next day? That's been shown as evidence. How many of us feel that parents are supportive of the school? 7 of the 15 said that they are. 6 of the 15 said that it is. What are we doing to meet the parents and try to get them to support us in what we do? But the thing that's showing that is the communication with the parents. Have we met them? 5 of the 15 said that they have not met most of the parents of the students that they teach. But overwhelming majority said that they have they're working to foster a positive climate for our students. That is shown, but we just got to go a little further in reaching out to the parents. Again, in conclusion, teachers' perception of elementary school is positive. Test scores are not indicative of the ability of the students. Teachers would like more professional development. Teachers would like to see more program involved. That is basically it for my presentation. I thank y'all again for doing the survey as part of my EDS as I go into that. Like I said, perception and reality here at Anniston Middle School, people need to come walk the halls for a day, for a week, and those myths will be blown out. Y'all do a great job here, and I'm proud of part of the faculty. Thanks again.
Have a great evening, folks. We're done.
Thank y'all.